And do you feel bloated even after eating something light? What if I told you that bloating isn't just about what you eat? It's what's happening inside your gut. Let's break down the real science behind bloating and how to fix it. In this video, we'll uncover what causes bloating, from gut gas to food sensitivities and stress. More importantly, I'll show you practical, science-backed ways to feel lighter and more in control. Stick around. This might change the way you approach digestion forever. Let's start by acknowledging just how common bloating is. If you've ever felt your stomach puff up after a meal, you're not alone. In fact, studies show that up to 30% of adults experience bloating regularly. For some, it's an occasional nuisance. For others, it's a daily struggle that affects confidence, comfort, and even social life. But here's the thing, bloating isn't always what it seems. Many people think it's just about overeating or eating the wrong foods, but the reality is much more complex. As a gastroenterologist, I see patients every day who are frustrated by persistent bloating, even when they're eating healthy, balanced meals. So, what's really going on inside your gut? Let's dive deeper. Bloating isn't always about your stomach visibly expanding. There are two kinds: subjective bloating, that full, gassy, uncomfortable feeling, and objective bloating, where your abdomen actually expands. And here's the kicker: you can feel incredibly bloated without any real visible swelling. This discomfort is often caused by how your body reacts to food, gas, or even stress. Let's break that down a bit more. Subjective bloating is when you feel full, tight, or uncomfortable even if your belly looks the same. Objective bloating, on the other hand, is when your abdomen physically expands. Your pants feel tighter, and you might even see a bulge. But here's a surprising fact: you can feel extremely bloated without any actual swelling. This is because your gut is incredibly sensitive. For some people, even a small amount of gas or fluid can trigger big sensations of discomfort. So, what's causing these sensations? Let's look at the science. Your gut produces nearly a liter of gas daily. Beans, broccoli, dairy, and carbonated drinks all increase fermentation and gas. And things like chewing gum or eating fast, they make you swallow air, adding more pressure. Let's talk about that in more detail. Every day, your gut bacteria break down food particles, releasing gases like hydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide. This is a normal part of digestion, but when certain foods, like beans, cruciferous veggies, or dairy, are harder to digest, they ferment more, producing extra gas. And it's not just what you eat. How you eat matters too. Eating quickly, talking while eating, or chewing gum can all cause you to swallow air, which gets trapped in your digestive tract. This extra air adds to the feeling of fullness and pressure. Some people are more sensitive to these changes than others. If your gut is already a bit inflamed or your microbiome is out of balance, even normal amounts of gas can feel overwhelming. Lactose, fructose, gluten, FODMAPs, not everyone digests them well. If enzymes are missing or bacteria is out of place, like in SIBO, it causes fermentation and pressure. Let's unpack that. Lactose intolerance is common. If you lack the enzyme lactase, dairy can cause gas, cramps, and bloating. Fructose, found in fruits and sweeteners, can also be hard to digest for some. Gluten, the protein in wheat, triggers bloating in people with celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity. Then there are FODMAPs, a group of fermentable carbohydrates found in many healthy foods. For people with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, FODMAPs can trigger bloating, pain, and changes in bowel habits. And what about your gut bacteria? If the balance is off, say you have too many bacteria in the wrong place, as in small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, even healthy foods can cause excess fermentation and pressure. Your gut is like a bustling city. When everything runs smoothly, digestion is easy. But when there's a traffic jam, too much gas, not enough enzymes, or bacteria in the wrong place, you feel it as bloating. Stress makes your gut hypersensitive. That means even a small amount of gas feels painful. This is called visceral hypersensitivity, and it's common. Let's talk about the gut-brain axis. Your digestive system and your brain are in constant communication. When you're stressed, anxious, or even excited, your gut feels it. Stress can slow down digestion, change the way your gut moves, and make you more aware of every little sensation. This heightened sensitivity is called visceral hypersensitivity. For some people, the gut reacts to even normal amounts of gas or stretching with pain or discomfort. It's not all in your head, it's a real physical response. Managing stress is a key part of managing bloating. Mindfulness, deep breathing, and gentle movement can all help calm the gut-brain axis and reduce symptoms. Want to reset your gut in a simple, guided way? grab our free Gut Reset Blueprint. It's a 7-day plan with food lists, tips, and routines. The link is right below this video. So how do we fix bloating based on science? First, let's talk about diet. Follow a low FODMAP approach temporarily. Include probiotics like kefir, yogurt, and kimchi. And don't forget herbs like ginger, fennel, and peppermint. Let's expand on that. A low FODMAP diet removes certain carbohydrates that are hard to digest, giving your gut a break. It's not meant to be forever. Just a reset to help you identify your triggers. Probiotic-rich foods like kefir, yogurt, and kimchi help restore healthy bacteria in your gut. These friendly microbes support digestion, reduce inflammation, and can even improve mood. Herbs like ginger, fennel, and peppermint have been used for centuries to soothe the digestive tract. Ginger helps with motility, fennel reduces gas, and peppermint can relax the muscles of the gut. Now on to habits. Move after meals. A short walk or light yoga can help. Move after meals. A short walk or light yoga can help. Eat slowly to reduce swallowed air, and stay hydrated. Water keeps digestion moving smoothly. Even a 10-minute walk can make a difference. Gentle yoga poses, like twists or child's pose, can also relieve pressure and promote motility. Try putting your fork down between bites or taking a few deep breaths before meals. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, and consider warm water or herbal teas, which can be especially soothing. Next, supplements. Simethicone breaks up gas bubbles. Alpha-galactosidase helps with legumes, and targeted probiotics like B. infantis can restore gut balance. Simethicone is an over-the-counter remedy that helps combine small gas bubbles into larger ones, making them easier to pass. Alpha-galactosidase is an enzyme that helps digest the complex sugars in beans and some vegetables, reducing gas production. Targeted probiotics such as Bifidobacterium infantis have been shown in studies to reduce bloating and improve gut health, especially in people with IBS. Not all probiotics are the same, so it's important to choose strains that are backed by research. Always talk to your healthcare provider before starting new supplements, especially if you have underlying health conditions or take other medications. Want all of this in one place? Download our free Gut Reset Guide. It includes all these foods, habits, and strategies in one quick start PDF. Links in the description. Let's recap. Bloating can be caused by gas, food sensitivities, stress, and imbalances in your gut bacteria. The good news? You can take control with simple, science-backed steps. Adjust your diet with a low FODMAP approach and gut-friendly foods. Move after meals and eat mindfully. Stay hydrated and consider supportive supplements. Manage stress with mindfulness and gentle movement. Remember, your gut is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to listen to your body, make small changes, and track your progress. Bloating is your body's way of telling you something's off. But now you know what to do about it. Small changes make a big difference. If this helped, give it a like, subscribe, and check back for more feel-good health tips every week. As a gastroenterologist, I've seen countless patients transform their digestive health with just a few targeted changes. Remember, you don't have to live with discomfort. Your gut is resilient, and with the right support, you can feel lighter, more energized, and more in control. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to download your free Gut Reset Blueprint and let me know in the comments what works for you. Here's to a happier, healthier gut. Let's clear up some common myths about bloating. Myth 1. Bloating always means you have a food intolerance. In reality, bloating can be caused by stress, hormones, or even how quickly you eat. Myth 2. Only unhealthy foods cause bloating. Actually, even healthy foods like beans, broccoli, and apples can trigger symptoms in some people. Here are some quick tips for a happier gut. Start your day with a glass of water. Add fiber gradually, chew your food thoroughly, and try to eat at regular times. Remember, consistency is key for digestive health. Most bloating is harmless, but if you notice severe pain, weight loss, blood in your stool, or bloating that doesn't go away, it's time to see a doctor. Don't ignore persistent symptoms, your health matters. Let's answer a few common questions. Can probiotics help everyone? Not always. Some people benefit more than others. Is it normal to feel bloated after every meal? Occasional bloating is common, but daily discomfort may signal an underlying issue. Should you cut out all FODMAPs forever? No, the low FODMAP diet is meant to be temporary and guided by a professional. Remember, you're not alone on your gut health journey. Small, consistent changes can lead to big improvements over time. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. And don't forget to download your free Gut Reset Blueprint below. Here's to feeling your best every day.